video, I want to show you how to find the code and unlock your door. So the best way to do this would be to take your door in front of you and look at it from the top, because you want to look at these gears here. So the front of the door should be facing to your right, the back of the door should be facing to your left. As you'll see right here, if I can get it to focus, forgive me. Right here, you'll see a little line, and that line denotes where the combination needs to line up at to work. So you'll see little tabs on the top of these wheels that need to line up with that line. So see how there's a little divot right there on that one? There's a little, and you'll see them on each of the gears. Not the giant gaps, but on the actual wheel itself, you'll see there you go, there's another little divot, there's the middle one. So that's what you're looking at to line, you're gonna line up those wheels onto that line right there, and that's when you know that the combination is set correctly. So to find that, again, the front of the door is gonna face to your right, the back of the door is to your left, and you're gonna rotate away from you. You're gonna rotate it 3 times to clear the lock. And then what I always do is I start at, I'll clear it and then I'll start back at A. So what we're gonna do is, the first motion is going to be clockwise, or if we're like this, away from you. So when we rotate it clockwise away, I'm gonna look at, again, that wheel, the one that's closest to the front here, that's wheel 1, wheel 2's in the middle, and wheel 3 is the furthest away. So I'm rotating the lock clockwise, very slowly from the letter A until I see that notch. That big notch is supposed to be at the bottom. That's what allows the door to open. But I'm going to rotate it slightly until I see that notch on the top and it matches with that notch on the door. So there's my first location. Again, the notch, if you can see it right there on the wheel, matches the notch right there. And I'm going to look at it. So that tells me that notch is J. So my first letter is J. So once I hit that first letter, I'm going to rotate counterclockwise back this way to move that second wheel away in the motion that I need it to. When you rotate it counterclockwise for your second letter, you have to pass your first letter before you go to the second one. So that means when we rotate clockwise or counterclockwise, we're going to rotate all the way around past J, and then I'm going to slow down and I'm going to look and see where that next notch is on the second wheel. So if it's raised up like this, I'm going to rotate the dial towards me, and that moves the second 2 dials. So you'll see it catch, and then once I go past the J, I'm going to keep going slowly, and then you'll see that secondary notch line up right there. So there's 2 notches. That means that my second letter will be G. So J, G. Now to activate that third one, I'm gonna go back the opposite direction. I'm gonna go clockwise. I don't have to go clockwise to past, I just have to go clockwise until I see that third notch match. So if it's up and down like this, I'm gonna turn it away from me. I'm gonna look inside there until I see that third wheel. There we go. This one has a red dot on it. Some of them have red dots, some of them are just notches. So as you see right here, that'll be I. My notch on the door, and then the 3 notches on the wheel, if you can see them. I'm so sorry, it's blurry. 1, 2, 3, they line up. Therefore, that tells me that this door, when I turn my knob to the left, it'll open. Once it's open, and once everything has been set, it'll automatically lock itself again. So in order to get that, to do it again, we just rotate it 3 times to clear it. And then, so J, past J, there's it past, G, back up to I. That should open my door. Please let me know if you need any further instructions. Thank you again for purchasing from me, and I hope you have a wonderful day.